Is Squid Game Season 2 a big mistake from the makers? The eagerly awaited release of Squid Game Season 2 has been surrounded by doubts due to the claims made by numerous fans that the second season of the show is not necessary and will not be interesting. You can drown if you drink too much water. Overindulging in anything is dangerous. However, in television, having too much of a good thing sometimes results in the loss of the show's initial appeal in following seasons. Do you think that is happening with Squid Game Season 2? Honestly though, why do we require a second season? This is not meant to be a tale of revenge. Seeing Seong Gi-hun destroy the Squid Games and the wealthy rulers who support them is not something any of the fans are eager to see. Nor does nobody want this whole situation to turn into a full-on gunfight between police and guards wearing pink outfits. If you see the plot revolved on the issues of financial inequality and wealth in South Korea, and ultimately, neither Seong Gi-hun, the greedy and affluent individual, nor Hwang Jun-ho, the smart and clever police officer, are able to fix these problems on their own. The above-mentioned issues are deeply rooted in society, requiring significant political and cultural changes to bring about any significant change. That is, Squid Games is giving out a sad message. Even becoming wealthy and successful just makes inequity worse. One wealthy winner and 455 corpses is about as unfair an image as can be created. At best, a revenge plot will seem cheesy and at worst unimaginative. Alternatively, the games may be brought back for 6 brand new graphic competitions. Any of us could be mistaken. Fans are eager to receive a joyful surprise. However, this reminds the fans a lot of the series called Westworld, and how the Westworld series depended a lot on its novelty to work. If you notice in Squid Games, the series has already reached the finish line with its appeal and disclosure of the twists. Don't you think it's a high time for the makers to start a new project and come up with Season 2 of Squid Games? It appears that Season 2 is currently getting a lot of negative attention, despite the fact that some fans are not at all interested in viewing it, and others are eagerly anticipating the continuation. The reason is Choi Sung-hyun, better known by his stage name T.OP, is causing a lot of controversy due to his casting of Squid Game 2. What has Choi Seung-hun got himself involved in to create these controversies for Season 2? If you are somebody who follows Korean pop culture, then you must have heard about Choi Seung-hun and his troubles with Law and Order. The problematic nature of rapper Top, also known as Choi Seung-hun, has been revealed by South Korean media source Exports News. He had a prior conviction for marijuana use, and accusations of workplace bullying have also been made against him. Following his 2017 marijuana-related suspended prison sentence, he mentioned retiring from his position in the entertainment sector. When word got out that he was returning to Squid Game as a major contributor, a problematic argument began with many blaming the show producers for bringing him back. The current state of Squid Game Season 2 must be upsetting to all of you. Many say Top has rejoined the series despite the issues surrounding his casting. Do you think the casting of T.O.P. in Season 2 will bring in more hate than love for the show? It seems the backlash from the fans was not enough for the makers to remove Top from the casting of the Squid Game Season 2. Maybe because of his controversies, T.O.P.'s casting procedure was a little different from the others. Star News claims that Top did not receive word on his casting for Squid Game 2 when he attended the first table read. According to reports, Netflix had other versions of the images ready in case T.O.P.'s casting didn't work out. This could possibly be the reason T.O.P.'s picture was left off of the 2 Instagram photos from Netflix Korea that featured the actors during the read-through. Also, many insiders say he has already started filming for Season 2. Choi Seung-hun, as is already known, will portray an idol who is now retired and was once a singer. The role called for an actor who could not only rap but also dance, and director Hwang Dong-hyuk went with Toppy in spite of the criticism. You all know that Season 1 of Squid Game debuted as Netflix's most-watched original series ever, and Season 2 is expected to have even more bizarre tournaments and lethal games, despite the fact that many fans are not interested in watching Season 2. So what do we know about Season 2? According to recent news, Squid Game Season 2's release window has officially been disclosed. While production on the second season continues, Squid Game will return in 2024, though a more precise date has not yet been disclosed. This exciting news adds Squid Game to the growing list of Netflix original shows that will premiere new seasons that year. The official release date for Squid Game Season 2 has not yet been disclosed, although it is currently anticipated to debut in 2024. Preliminary production schedule information indicates that the widely anticipated Netflix smash should debut by year's end, if not earlier. It was disclosed that the upcoming season was scheduled to film for 10 months, starting in July 2023. In light of this, Season 2 might conclude as early as May 2024, and the effects-heavy show will require many months of post-production. Although Season 1's ending shocked fans, they were also promised a thrilling Season 2 premiere. Some fans still expect that the characters from Season 1 will make a comeback, even though many are aware that new characters will be introduced in Season 2. Do you believe that any of the Season 1 cast members will return for Season 2? Yes, it has been confirmed that both new and returning cast members will appear in Squid Game Season 2, assuming the creators' assurances are accurate. Lee Jung-jae, who played the lead character Seong Gi-hun, will return, as will Lee Byung-hun, who played Hwang In-ho, also referred to as the front man, the man in a mask who was in charge of the games. Returning to the role of Hwang Jun-ho, a police officer who slipped into the games to find out what happened to his brother, who turned out to be the front man, is Wee Ha-jun. Despite being shot and falling over a cliff, Jun-ho's announced return for Season 2 raises the possibility that he lived. The last confirmed cast member to return is Gong-yu, who plays the enigmatic figure who enlisted Gi-hun and a large number of other players for the games. Although their characters haven't been disclosed yet, 12 new cast members have also been unveiled. Returning actors and the Squid Game Season 1 finale hint at the direction that Season 2 will take, even if Netflix hasn't revealed any plot details. Gi-hun turned around rather than getting on his plane, determined to put an end to the cruel and terrible games and bring down the corrupt people who were responsible for them. Gi-hun will undoubtedly use every effort to overcome the front man, the recruiter, and the affluent folks participating from all over the world, even though the inventor of the games is no longer alive. This will probably happen when a new series of games begins. As the release date of Squid Game Season 2 approaches, additional information will be disclosed, but a collaboration between Gi-hun and Jun-ho appears likely. Nobody could have guessed that the Squid Game phenomena would take off and become as big of a pop cultural phenomenon as it has. It certainly has had an impact on pop culture thus far. How was the show able to do this? It truly captivated everyone with Squid Game's mix of human drama and inhuman action. It was difficult to look away from Seong Gi-hun, a father unable to support his ailing mother and daughter due to financial difficulties. It was tough to look away because of the possibility of death that awaited game players, as well as the requirement of witnessing or hearing fellow rivals perish. The term Squid Game costume has also become a top search result. Even if you only type the first two characters of the term SQ, the full term will appear, and you will find over 1,000 results regarding this type of clothing. Nobody ever thought a small Korean series would become such a sensation across the world in a very short span of time. But in the end, Squid Games proved it was possible. Do you think that Squid Games will end after this season and that there won't be any more seasons after this? Do share your opinions on this in the comments section. For more interesting stories and updates, subscribe to our channel and do not forget to press the bell icon for notifications. Goodbye!